How to Master English Communication Introduction. The journey begins. Hello and welcome. Today, we are going to embark on an exciting journey together. This is your story about learning and growing, and it begins with mastering English communication. Whether you're a student or just starting out, you've taken an important step by deciding to improve your English. Communication is a powerful tool that connects people, opens doors to new opportunities, and brings your thoughts and ideas to life. Imagine the confidence you'll gain when you can express yourself clearly in English. Each word you master is a step forward. In this introduction, we'll set the stage for everything to come and get you motivated to begin. Learning a language might seem daunting at first, but remember that every expert speaker started exactly where you are now, with a beginner's heart and a desire to improve. The fact that you are listening or reading, this shows that you have the determination to get better. Think of English as a key. It can unlock new friendships, exciting books, movies, and even career paths. Mastering English communication means you'll be able to travel, study, or work around the world more easily, and feel at home in a new language. This isn't just a class or a lesson. It's an adventure. Like any great adventure, it starts with small steps and a curious mind. Before we dive in, let me ask, why do you want to master English communication? Perhaps you want to watch your favorite movie without subtitles, chat with friends from other countries, or boost your career. Hold on to that motivation, because it will keep you going even when things get tough. In this series, we'll cover everything from the basics of vocabulary and grammar, to listening and speaking practice, building confidence, and daily habits that will help you improve a little bit every day. Each step is progress. Every sentence you understand or speak is a victory. So take a deep breath, relax, and get ready to learn. The journey begins now. Building strong foundations, vocabulary and grammar basics. To build something amazing, you need a strong foundation, and the same goes for learning English. At the base of your language skills are two essentials: vocabulary, words, and grammar, the rules for how those words fit together. Don't worry, though. Building foundations can actually be fun and rewarding. Think of vocabulary as the colors in your box of paints, and grammar as the canvas on which you create your masterpieces. The more words you have, and the better you understand how to use them, the more vibrant and clear your communication will be. First, let's talk about vocabulary. Words are like tools in a toolkit. Each new word you learn is a tool that helps you express an idea, describe a situation, or share an emotion. Start by learning words that matter to you. Choose words that you'll use in your daily life, like those for your hobbies, school subjects, or simple everyday conversations. You can keep a vocabulary notebook or use flashcards to review new words. For example, if you love cooking, learn the names of ingredients and cooking actions. Whenever you learn a new word, write it down, look at its meaning, and try to use it in a sentence that day. Even simple sentences are a big win. Over time, you'll find your vocabulary growing in whole groups, families of words together, like family members, colors, or food items. You can practice them by speaking or writing short lists, or even by labeling objects around your home. Next, let's demystify grammar. Grammar might sound intimidating, but think of it like the rules of a game. Once you know them, playing becomes fun. Start with the basics. Learn simple sentence structures first. Subject, verb, object, like she reads books. Understanding how tenses work, past, present, future, is another foundation stone. It helps you put actions in order. A helpful tip is to learn grammar in context. That means you see how words are used in real sentences or stories, not just through boring rules. For example, read a short paragraph and notice how past tense is used. He walked, he didn't go, or phrases with do or does. You don't need to memorize every rule right away. Instead, focus on the most common ones and practice using them by writing and speaking. When you use a new grammar rule correctly, you'll feel a burst of confidence. Here are some quick ways to strengthen your foundations. Read every day. Short stories, news articles, or even children's books in English can introduce new words naturally. You'll see grammar in action, too. Build word families. Learn a base word and its forms, like run, runs, ran, running. This expands your vocabulary quickly and shows patterns in grammar. Use a dictionary or app. When you meet a new word, look up its meaning and hear how it's pronounced. Hearing it and using it soon helps you remember it. Speak your phrases. Take a sentence you've written or read and say it out loud. This helps your brain remember how grammar and words sound together. Write a little every day. It could be a diary entry, a summary of your day, or even comments on social media in English. Writing helps you practice spelling and structure. Building strong foundations doesn't happen overnight. It's more like laying bricks one by one. But every brick, every word or rule you learn and use, makes your English stronger. Celebrate your small wins, like understanding a sentence on TV or using a new word correctly. Those are proof that your foundation is getting solid. Keep adding bricks, and soon you'll have a house of language skills you can rely on. Listening and speaking. Sharpening your ears and voice. Now that we have our foundation, let's add more depth. Listening and speaking. These skills go hand in hand, like dance partners in a performance. Listening is often the first step. You absorb sounds, rhythm, and patterns of English. Then speaking lets you use what you've heard and practiced. Together, they help you become fluent and confident. Listening. Make listening to English a habit. The more you listen, the more natural it will feel. Try to listen every day, even if it's just 10 minutes. You can choose podcasts, songs, news, or videos that interest you. For example, listen to a story or an interview and try to catch keywords. Then gradually work on understanding whole sentences. When you first start, it's okay if you don't understand everything. Instead, get the general idea. Each time you listen, your brain learns and remembers new sounds and vocabulary. Tip: start with content that's a little easier than your current level, then gradually challenge yourself with harder material. If you're a student, English learning podcasts or videos with subtitles can be helpful. Movies or TV shows made for younger audiences are also great because they use simpler language. Active listening. Try to imitate or shadow what you hear. For instance, pause the audio, repeat the sentence out loud, and mimic the pronunciation and intonation. This trick will train your ear and mouth together. Speaking. Speaking up is where the magic happens. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. At first, you might feel shy or make mistakes, but that's completely normal. The key is practice. Talk to yourself in English when you can. Describe what you're doing. I am making breakfast. Or say what you plan to do. Tomorrow, I will study English vocabulary. This simple habit can boost your comfort with forming sentences. Find a speaking buddy. Whether it's a friend who's learning with you, a tutor, or an online conversation partner, speaking to someone regularly is invaluable. If you don't have a partner, even talking to a pet or a mirror can help. Use technology. Voice assistants like Siri or Google Assistant can practice conversation with you. Record your voice on your phone while speaking and play it back. You might be surprised how much you can improve by noticing small errors in pronunciation or stress. Speak slow and clear. Don't rush. It's better to speak slowly and clearly than quickly and confusingly. This gives your brain time to find the right words, and others can understand you better too. Remember, every time you listen and speak, you're training your brain to think in English. Over time, familiar words and phrases will pop up automatically. Celebrate your successes. If someone understands you, or if you catch a word in a song, those are signs you're improving. With consistent listening and speaking practice, you'll notice that conversations become easier, your pronunciation clearer, and your comprehension faster. Confidence and practice. Overcoming fear and embracing mistakes. Let's talk about something very important. Confidence. Many learners feel nervous about making mistakes or not sounding perfect. It's completely natural to feel that way, but remember, every language learner in history has made mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. They are stepping stones. Each mistake is a clue about what to learn next. Overcoming fear. Start by shifting your mindset. Instead of thinking, what if I embarrass myself? Tell yourself, this is practice, and it's okay to make mistakes. Every time you try speaking or writing, you're practicing, and practice means learning. Consider your earliest memories of doing something hard, maybe riding a bicycle or playing an instrument. Were you perfect on the first try? Probably not. But you got better because you kept going. Learning English is just the same. Positive self-talk. Encourage yourself with positive phrases. Before speaking English, think, I can do this, or each time I get better. Over time, these thoughts build real confidence. Set small goals. Make a promise to yourself like, today, I will use one new English word in a sentence. Achieving small goals boosts your confidence to set bigger ones. Visualize success. Imagine a positive outcome. Picture having a smooth conversation or understanding a story on TV. Visualizing success can make it feel more real when it happens. Practice in real life. The classroom or an app is one place to learn, but real life is a fantastic playground for practice. Use English daily. Incorporate English into your daily routine. Label items in your home with their English names, door, refrigerator, mirror. Or think in English while doing tasks like cooking, I am cutting vegetables. Join clubs or groups. If possible, join an English club, debate team, or online forum. Being part of a group with the same goal can make speaking less scary. Travel or explore. If you have a chance to travel or meet people from other countries, try to use English. Even ordering food or asking for directions in English can be great practice. Embrace mistakes. Every time you make a mistake and correct it, you learn something new. For example, if you say, I go to the store, and someone corrects you to went, that correction helps you remember the right form. Think of corrections as gifts. Here's a secret. People will appreciate your effort to speak their language. Most English speakers understand it's hard, and they'll encourage you. A smile, a nod, or a gentle correction are signs you're doing fine. Building confidence takes time. Combine it with practice, and you'll see that speaking English becomes less scary. Step by step, you'll start speaking more often, making new friends, and celebrating each conversation victory. Believe in yourself. You have everything you need to succeed. Daily habits for improvement. Small steps every day. Consistency is the secret ingredient to mastering any skill. Just like eating healthy every day keeps your body fit, doing small English activities daily keeps your brain sharp in language learning. Here are some practical daily habits you can adopt to ensure steady progress. Read something in English daily. It could be a news headline, a short story, or even social media posts. Reading exposes you to new words and sentence structures. Start with topics you enjoy, so it feels less like homework and more like fun. Listen to English every day. Make it a habit to listen, even if it's just a song or a 2-minute video. Over time, your ear will become accustomed to the sounds and rhythms of English, and understanding will get easier. Write a short diary entry or notes. Jot down a few sentences about your day. You might write, Today I learned 5 new words. This practice reinforces grammar and helps you recall vocabulary. Review vocabulary regularly. Spend 5 to 10 minutes reviewing flashcards or a word list. Revisiting words several times over days or weeks helps move them into your long-term memory. Speak out loud. Read a paragraph from a book or article out loud, or summarize your day in English. Speaking daily, even to yourself, strengthens your muscles and builds confidence. Think in English. Try to eliminate translation in your head. For example, when you want a glass of water, say, I want a glass of water in English before doing it. This trains your brain to think directly in English. Here's a sample daily routine. Morning. Listen to an English news podcast or music while getting ready. Afternoon. Take 10 minutes to write a few sentences about your lunch or afternoon plans. Evening. Read an English story or watch a short video with subtitles. Note down any new words. Night. Review the new words and try to use them in a sentence. The exact routine can be yours to create. The key is that each day you do something, even if it's as small as learning one new word. Habits compound. Learning one word a day means 365 new words in a year. Patience and persistence are essential. Some days, you might feel you haven't learned much, and that's normal. Trust the process and keep going. Remember, small daily actions lead to big results. Imagine your English ability as money in a savings account. A little deposit every day, and soon you'll have a lot more than you started with. Final motivation. Keep going and believe in yourself. Here we are at the end of our session, but really it's just the beginning of your journey. You've learned about building a strong foundation with vocabulary and grammar, the importance of listening and speaking, gaining confidence, and the power of daily practice. Remember, mastering English communication isn't a finish line, but a path you're walking every day. You might face challenges. There will be times you feel stuck or frustrated. That's completely normal. But every great achievement was once considered impossible. Think about how far you've already come by just starting this adventure. Those first attempts at writing or speaking in English were tough, right? Now, look at yourself. You're absorbing tips and strategies. That means progress. Believe in yourself. You have the dedication and curiosity it takes to improve. Every word you learn and every sentence you speak brings you closer to your goals. Maybe you want to ace an exam, get a job, or just chat with friends around the world. Picture that goal and hold it close. Whenever you feel tired, remember why you started. Keep the fire of motivation alive. Reward yourself. Celebrate milestones, like reading an entire page without looking up a single word, or successfully ordering your meal in English. These successes deserve a pat on the back. Stay curious. Approach learning like a fun discovery. Love learning new words as if they are little secrets waiting for you to uncover. Curiosity makes practice enjoyable. Stay connected. Share your progress with friends, or find a study buddy. Cheer each other on. Being part of a community means you'll lift each other up on tough days. Your journey is unique. Compare yourself to no one else except who you were yesterday. You will become more fluent little by little, and someday soon you'll be amazed at how much English you can understand and speak. As we close, take a moment for a quick practice. Repeat after me, or simply say to yourself, I can learn English. Every day I am improving. I believe in my abilities. Feel that confidence inside you. Thank you for joining this session on Mastering English Communication. Go out there and speak English boldly. The world is ready to listen to what you have to say. Believe in your journey and keep going. You've got this.